we are the first to market construction company using 3D printing and factory-built modular homes to create affordable housing at scale, faster, more affordably, sustainably, and with a beautiful design. So choosing the equity crowdfunding route wasn't an easy decision. A lot of people have mixed feelings about it, and especially VCs out there aren't sure how to treat a company that has raised through equity crowdfunding. One of the big things that we heard about it was that if you did not get traction through equity crowdfunding, VCs would not look at you again. So it was a very risky endeavor, but on the other side of it, if you were able to raise through equity crowdfunding, it actually had the added bonus of showing that the consumers and that the audience out there was receptive to your product. And so the great thing for us is that while we were speaking to VCs, and they were looking at a company that has traction, and now we have a legacy construction company, Azure Construction, that does millions of dollars a year, but we're getting into such an innovative space in construction, which is 3D printed homes in a factory at scale, which hasn't been done before, that for many VCs, they wanted to see us down the line a little bit further with traction, with deliveries, and were talking to us about maybe a Series A instead of a seed or a pre-seed round. So for us, we didn't want to wait too long because working with VCs too is a long process, getting to know each other, getting to know the company, and really kind of feeling if they're the right fit, the right value add. Going the equity crowdfunding route, you can speak to your audience and you can activate them in a way that's different than traditional VCs. And you can really prove that there is a market out there, that there is excitement for your product, and really get a larger contingency of people adding values in different ways that VCs don't necessarily add value in. They add value in a different way, but when you get crowdfunding investors in, they can become activated as evangelists who can help promote your product. And that's what we've seen. We've seen a lot of people respond to our product. We've spent very little in paid marketing actually, because most of our funds, which we've been self-funded and a little bit of an angel investors as well, we've put back into the product and back into our operations as we're about to begin delivery of our first units next month. But the tremendous outpouring from the crowdfunding community and from our pre-orders from the little amount of paid marketing we've done has been tremendous. So we've become very happy with our decision to go through equity crowdfunding. We're really excited, as I mentioned, about the traction we've got. We've really proved product market fit and that the timing is right for what we are producing. We spent basically the equivalent of about $5,000, $6,000 on paid marketing, and we were able to raise about $600,000 through our first crowdfunding campaign, which we were told was impossible. To our understanding, we were told, and we had never done crowdfunding before, but we were told that roughly for every $500,000 that you wanted to raise, you had to spend about $100,000 in paid marketing. And we would rather have put our money that we self-funded and we raised through angel investors into our product, into our operations. So we got scrappy with our marketing and we reached out to a lot of our community and a lot of the people who were participating in equity crowdfunding to help get the message out. And so we were able, off that $6,000, able to raise $600,000. Not only that, we were able to raise over $20 million in pre-orders off that same $5,000, $6,000. So we were able to prove not only do people want to invest, but they also want to own this product. So what we're excited about is next month, we will begin delivering our first models, our 120 square foot Azure Sky backyard studios. 120 square feet or less doesn't need a building permit in most jurisdictions. So we're beginning with that. And these backyard studios can be used as home offices, yoga rooms, meditation rooms, exercise rooms, gaming rooms, whatever you can think of. this is that extra space that everybody could use. And with interest rates going up, and for a lot of people who need extra space, whether it's relatives moving in, multi-generational living, whether it's a baby on the way, or whether it's remote work that needs to be done at home and needing that extra space, instead of buying a new home, which might be difficult with increasing interest rates in this environment, instead, you can put one of these 120 square foot backyard studios in there. So we're going to begin delivering this next month. We're very excited. We 3D print the whole shell in one day. We finish off the interiors in a few more days, and we ship it within a week. We're going to have one of these backyard studios being shipped out every single day later this month, so we're very excited about it. For our larger models, beginning with our 180 square foot ADU, the Azure Iris, these are going through ICC approval as a factory built home. And what that means is that this speeds up the building permit approval process. It's basically already approved, and it's basically new codes being written that every state then approves and adds to their codes. And what it means then is, as people get these units, basically it expedites that permitting process that usually takes months. So this speeds that up, it speeds up the production of it, and it's only limited by the amount of robotic printers that we have. And that's why we're raising funds right now for that second and third robotic printer, as well as opening up micro factories across the country and even pop-up factories, almost like a traveling circus. We will go community to community, rent out spaces maybe as small as 10,000 square feet, bring one robotic printer, one assembly line, one crew, and be able to pump up out enough homes to fill that demand and then move along to the next region, the next town, the next city, and keep moving. This is a very scalable, nimble approach that we're really excited about that's going to begin early next year. And what we do is we combine those modules, those 180 square feet, end to end to make even larger ADUs and homes, 360, 540, 720, 900 square feet, even 1,080. We can add a sixth one. And what we're hoping for is in the next 12 to 18 months, not only will we start having localized small micro factories across the country, across the world, but we're going to go into stackable versions for multifamily housing, which will really be a game changer. The amount of use cases for this seems only limited by the imagination. We get more calls and emails with interesting use cases, and so we're so excited about what that holds, what we can do to build quickly, affordably, at scale, with a beautiful design. And we hope to get to a point where we can get even more customizations with the power of 3D printing. You want a flat roof or an A-pitched roof? We can do that now. You want certain curves and designs in your home? We plan to have that in the future. We want to make each home as unique as you are, and we're very excited about that.